book Seeds of Happiness, and we are on chapter 5. And today is number 6. We did number 6, yes. Number 7, page 127. Letting the other person know, I understand your feelings, makes him or her feel much better. Shakyamuni Buddha said, everyone suffers from the feeling, no one understands me. We all possess the strong desire to have someone listen to and understand our troubles and sorrows, our pains and endeavors. The very thought that no one understands our problems is enough to sink our spirits into depression. On the contrary, when we reveal our problems and sorrows to someone else and receive their understanding, that in itself makes us feel lighter, as if we've been saved. Listening to someone means conveying to them the sympathetic thought that one understands their feelings. That sympathy can, in extreme cases, make the difference for that other person between serious thoughts of suicide and the courage to carry on in life. Well, then, how can we convey the sympathetic message, I understand your feelings, to someone else? We have already spoken of the importance of nodding as you listen. Now let's go one step further and talk about a very effective technique for responding in conversation. It's a question of paying attention not so much to the facts or incidents in the other story as to his or her feelings and conveying a message of sympathy for those feelings. For example, let's suppose a friend of yours says that he couldn't go to sleep until very late last night due to working overtime. If you then ask, my, what kind of overtime was it? Or how late did you stay in the office? Your friend will answer, working in the warehouse or until 1 in the morning. And the conversation will stop there. And it cannot be said that you have understood his or her real feelings. The reason is that what your friend wants you to understand is not the content of their overtime work or how late they stayed at the company, but rather that they're feeling the effects of too little sleep the previous night. That's why they said what they did. Well, then, how should we respond in such a case? You should express your concern for them by saying something like, that's really tough. Are you feeling okay now? Then the other person will feel happy that you have understood how difficult their situation is. And if the person is someone you're especially close to, you might say, thanks for meeting me when you're not feeling 100%. By expressing your gratitude to them in this way, you can make them feel even happier. If someone says, I've been thinking of changing jobs lately, don't just ask, what do you plan to do after quitting? Try saying, is there something bothering you about your present job? The person is thinking of quitting his or her present job because there is something bothering them about it. If they speak to you about quitting, it isn't because they want you to help them find another job. It's because they want to talk to you about what is bothering them. When a child says to their mother, I can jump over the walled block now, it's because the child wants their mother to praise them. The mother shouldn't just casually say, oh, well, that's nice. She should say, you worked hard for that, didn't you? I bet you felt really happy when you made that jump. By sharing in her son's emotions when he succeeds, she makes him feel even happier. By trying to share in the other person's feelings as you listen to them, you can make that person happy. This is far more effective than proposing some fresh topic or offering helpful advice from your side. If you grasp the desire to be understood that is hidden within the other's words, and then add an encouraging word or two of your own, the other person will feel he's understood what I'm feeling and feel from the bottom of their heart truly at peace. Then you will become an irreplaceable part of that person's life. Yeah, so this is a very powerful lesson too. I don't think we learn much of this in school or necessarily from our parents. It's something that when we understand the workings of our own mind, like Buddha teaches us, life is it feels extremely lonely because we are in our own bubble, the karmic bubble we have. And unless we explain to other people or try to make connections, we are kind of trapped in that isolation. So it hurts a lot. The more we understand that in our own mind, the more we can respect how other people are feeling right now, and then cultivate compassion by listening to them compassionately instead of judgmentally or asking for facts or information. And our relationships are sure to improve, and by bringing happiness to others, we are sure to experience more joy and peace of mind in ourselves as well. So good job everyone for being here. Today is Sunday, so we're going to have our members meeting at 10:30 a.m. USA Pacific time, and have a beautiful Sunday. Bye bye.
Okay,